Hey there exiles, how we doing? Mr. A2G, we are back playing some Saga of Survival. How we going, guys? Alright, so we are going to do our, dungeon run as we have done in the past, as is tradition. However, I'm going to do this a little bit different. So, a little bit different from what I mean is that we're not just going to go after just for all the stable items and things like that, or we will be unlocking the chests today and all that sort of stuff, but I wanted to do something a little bit different. So a little bit different meaning is what you're looking at is I'm actually using a different setup, as you can see. So right at this minute, this is not normal A2G style of gameplay or run through. So I am sporting the studded outfit, and also I've got a couple of 1-star short swords. So why do you guys ask? Well, a subscriber of mine actually got in touch with me about a few days ago, and he basically explained that, look, we, mix it up, let's do something different. And I thought, okay, so what do you mean? And he said, well, why you do these type of runs all the time, and you should be all pretty much all over it, where everything is, what to sort of craft, or sorry, not craft, what to loot, and what to get from the dungeon, and what your expectation is. I go, yeah, okay, fair point. So what do you think I should do? And basically, the discussion went to and from a little bit, and conclusion was, let's mix up all the other zones and let's see how we get on in trying to clear the zone as fast as possible. So I'm going to set a challenge for you guys. So this is nothing to do with the devs or anything like that. This is just for you and I to do. And basically I'm going to run through the zone as quick as I can, but also sporting different weaponry or different setup to how you would normally run the zone. So usually, as you know, I would use the crossbow method, sneak and crouch, all that sort of stuff, and to see how how well we can clear it. How fast can we clear it, and do we succeed? In doing it differently. So, I think this type of challenge is something that's a lot different to other challenges that have been laid out from other people. So I figured doing it this way. Gives you a different perspective on how to run, the zone. So, yeah, so this is going to be my take on it. And I want to know what you guys think down in the comment section down below. If this is something that you guys are interested in doing. Do you guys have an interest in doing running the zones in a different way? Let me know in the comments. So for me, instead of doing the crossbow method, I'm going to go hand-to-hand combat, as you can see, and I've brought some decent armor, which I traditionally don't bring to the table. I bring tier 2 armor, and I get by just okay with that with the crossbows that I have. So I figured, let's shake things up and let's see how well I do with the with the type of armor and weapons that I have. So now I'm actually getting flooded by these guys here, which is not a good thing. These walkers do pack a bit of a punch, especially now that both of them are together, and they're going to inflict a decent amount of carnage on me, which is not always the best of things, but as you can see, I sort of ripped them apart, so that's all good, and got a couple of keys for my efforts, so that's always a good thing. So at the moment, I'm just getting some things that I do need as well as I'm going through the zone. So for you guys, depending on how you want to run the zone, if you want to run it, clear it, loot it later, up to you. If you want to clear, loot at the same time, then go right ahead. So I'm just going to quickly drink up on some of that, take all of that for now. Yeah, so I figured, what? I think I might make a little bit of a mini series with this, so I want to know what you guys think, so please let me know. How do you do things differently? So it's kind of like an inverted way of running your standard zones. I'd like to sort of think it'd be in that sort of way. So yeah, I'm just going to clear everyone out today, do a bit of a health check, see how everyone, how all of my weaponry, my armor's doing by the end of it as well, and we'll sort of compare the notes at the end. So let's grab all that. Let's sneak up on you. And for me, this 1-star sword is actually really good, decent weapon. You know, for hand-to-hand combat, it's actually quite good. So not so much with the non-star version, especially when it comes down to durability. Attack is pretty much the same. This got an elevated durability count. I think you've got about 109 hits that you can make with this weapon before it breaks, as opposed to, I think it's like the 80 something or other like that, that you have to sort of, you know, monitorize what or how much weapons do you probably need. I think based on the attack and durability of the 1-star crossbow, 1-star crossbow is a little bit underpowered compared to the sword. However, on the flip side, the crossbow has more durability. Not by much. I think it's about 20 hits extra as opposed to the sword. So I think I should be able to get by with pretty much two swords. That's probably what I'm thinking. That's my thought process with it, but we'll see what happens. And that's the greatest thing, you know. You basically replace your weapons with what you usually use to the ones that you want to use, you know, this time round. So you've only got 2 to play with, you know, if that's what you normally run with. If you run with 1, then obviously you got 1 to play with. So you have to be very careful in what you take with you. So that's basically for the basis of the challenge. And not only that, the final thing I'll probably lay down is craftable items. Okay, so you don't want to use items that you think you can get from, you know, reward systems, things like that, things that are not in your reach. So based on your level, that's basically what I'm sort of looking at. So basically I can craft this, so that's why I'm using it. And for you guys, if you've got something else in mind that you rather use, then you go ahead and use that, but you got to make sure that you guys can craft it. Okay. Alright, so far I'm looking at the timer now. I've actually used a little bit more time at the start as well, explaining some of this, so excuse me on that one there. So for me, this is just a run through. At the moment we're about 7 minutes 30 seconds into it, just to give you guys a bit of an idea where I'm at with this. It might be a little bit different on your end there, guys, so that's why I just thought I'd bring it up as we're sort of going along. And let's just take you out. No big hit. Oh, of course you get the big hit at the end. Big hit at the start. Nice. Okay, and big hit. Perfect. That's what you want. There we go. So the sword's actually doing quite well. I'm actually really surprised with this compared to, you know, using the crossbow. Yes, you know, at the expense of further, you know, materials being used. In this case, my armor, so it is what it is, but I feel like using something like this, you might be able to get clear the zone a lot quicker. So I'm getting towards 3/4 of the way through, which is actually quite good. So yeah, I'm really happy with this so far. So let's see what you got. So I've got the 4 keys necessary to open up the chest today, so obviously we're going to be doing that. Alright, let's just drink up real quick. And let's quench that. Perfect. Okie dokie. Alright, so one of the big boy chests here. And let's see, what did we get? Yeah, I'll probably start throwing some things back depending on what I want to get. So 100% I'm going to get rid of that, and this I want to take that and that. No ifs or buts. Definitely want the empty water caskets. If you guys come across any empty barrels or water casket, guys, you want to take them with you, especially when you're doing you know, the challenges like the XP challenge and things like that. Yeah, you want to make certain that you make use of that. Okay, so let's just grab that. There we go. And unfortunately you can't really sneak attack these guys, which is a bit of a pain. And you. So yeah, I'm actually going to clear all the enemies. Oops, didn't see you there. Count me up. There we go. And let's go back up to here. And let's take you on. Whoops. There we go. And there might be another guy up here. Okay, and it's going to be time to swap out. Oops, no, swap. There we go. There we go. Alright. So I think that will do it over here. Very good. Alright, so I'm going to race back down. And we will quickly heal on the way. So far, clock is telling me 10 minutes 30 seconds, which is actually really fast. Usually I'm not this quick with the crossbow, even on my good days. So, you know, the fact that, you know, just putting up with some hand-to-hand combat at the sacrifice of armor durability and obviously the weapons that you're using, which is obviously a given, but not doing too badly. So I'm actually quite impressed with this. And I want to make sure that I don't miss out on that. The tricky one's going to be hopefully that the bone breaker pair are not close by or next to each other. If I can just get one of them to run after me, it'll be a good thing. If both of them are going to do that, then we're going to be in a bit of trouble, but we'll see how we go. Okay, so, okay, there we go. Hello. And so far I haven't used too much resources in healing. I've only used, you know, just over half a stack of bandages there. Used the other bit of heals as well, just, you know, the potions and things like that, just to get my curse points back down. And obviously water as well. So, you know, aside from that, I'm actually, yeah, quite impressed with the run so far. So very good. And as soon as we open this, it should just click over 12 minutes on my end here, which it already has. So it'll be about 12 minutes 5 seconds. There we go. Perfect. And grab that. Very good. I love getting these faction scrolls, so I'm really trying to make an effort to try and find as many as I can. I really want to get them all completed. I know that's going to take time, so, you know, there's only so much that you can do with that, but it is what it is. Okay, so we've got the bone breaker pair up here. And let's see if I can just get one of them to come follow me. No, come on. There you go. What's going on? Let's just hope your friend there doesn't follow suit. Just stays where he is. There we go. And no, okay. I wish you could actually sneak up upon these guys, but you can't. Oh, don't miss. Keep hitting. There we go. And he's got nothing there for me. And we'll loot what we've got here. If not, I'll just open up the golden chest and I'll grab those at a later point. And what do we have? I do want to take them. How am I going to do this? Let's do our little trick. Oh, you know what? I'm so silly. I keep forgetting that I have my horse, and my horse can actually offer some assistance, such as this. Oh my god, you know, the luxuries, as they say, of having a horse. There you go. Look, I've just opened up a lot more storage usability there. Oh my goodness. Anyway, my bad. Okay, so basically we're going to open up this. We'll go topside, kill the enemies that are up on top, and that's basically it. So let's see what we get out of this. Cool. I don't need any of those, but actually it's not a bad find. If people are after spurs, yeah, people will just you know, flip their you know, flip the table over and say, oh my god, I've got these spurs. Okay, so let's run over to here. Let's take out this wolf. And let's take out these guys. Okay. And that's it. Alright guys, so that's basically the whole zone. You know, look, it may vary from person to person and what they're going to use, but using this type of system actually works. You know, in time wise, if you don't care about your weapon durability and, you know, or your armor durability, and you've got the capacity to obviously craft a lot of these things, then you know what, you know, better for you guys. If you want to cover more ground and if you're doing a lot more zones in one session and you've got a certain amount of time doing so, this is going to serve a good you know, proposition for you guys. And you know, for myself, I've actually never used any of the studded type of armor in a zone or anything like that. So using it today, you know, worked a treat. Just a bit over half durability on everything. You know, just under 1.5 short swords there. So you know what, job well done. You know, some people, you know what, you guys might argue the point, you know, do you want, you know, should I be using all of that, what I've just used today? It's up to you guys. So yeah, I'm going to lay the challenge to you guys. Let me know what you think about this in the comments. I want to know what you guys do differently to what you normally do with these type of zones. So this time round, we're doing the dungeon. Next week, I'm going to do something else. So stick around for that there. So if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, okay? Like and comment. Let me know if you did enjoy this type of video. Otherwise, take it easy. Catch you next time.